Hey guys, Todd Holland here with the Agent Awesome Mastermind. If you're wondering why you're getting this email and video, which is actually a very fair question, you've probably talked to someone from my team or myself, and you've wanted more information about the Listing Booster Agent Accelerator package, which is an all-in-one lead generation, conversion, transaction coordination, and basically just an all-around real estate marketing automation software package that is 100% free. It doesn't cost you anything, and you basically will generate leads that you don't have to run ads for. So you can generate leads for free as well, which is very exciting about this. A bit about myself, why I'm qualified to even talk about this or share these things with you guys. I'm a real estate and a mortgage broker. I have been for about 8 years now, ever since 2009. And I'm also a real estate economist for some of the bigger firms in the Southern California area, which I won't name any names. But basically what my focus is dealing with questions of automating the real estate process so that the agent focuses on only the most important tasks in his or her day, and the things like following up with leads and generating leads and posting ads and things like cold calls and everything that you would normally do with flyers. All of that work is done automatically on the back end without really having to take up any of your day, so that if you do work your 8 hours a day or 12 hours a day or however many hours in the week you do work, you're going to have the ability to focus on only the things that expand your business, not just maintaining your business. So that's what I mean by being a real estate automations expert. Is essentially that's my focus. That's the help that I provide to a bunch of companies. My own team is very much automated, and basically what we do is just maintain the systems that we built. That's how we generate leads and convert them, just by making sure everything is oiled and running. I've also been a real estate marketing instructor at the Break Free Academy, which has basically one overall purpose in mind, which is helping real estate agents, loan officers, title agents, escrow officers, and people in the real estate field to generate leads, to convert them, to increase their business, to get better at the sales aspect that is this job, so that that's taken off your plate. You can focus on the service aspect, which we all like to, brand ourselves around. And what I'm going to teach you, in addition to this package that we're talking about here, which is Listing Booster, which is very, very strong lead generation package, I'm also going to teach you how to use it, which I think is even more important than any software. You could have the top of the line software for everything. If you don't use it properly, or you don't take the time to learn the skills or have them presented to you the right way, you're simply not going to see the results that you want. So what I'm going to go into is how to use Facebook with intention. You have one intention: sell more houses, increase your client base, increase your brand. So I'm going to teach you how to do that. I'm going to teach you branding versus lead generation, how to do both on Facebook. A lot of people say focus on one, focus on the other. I teach you how to do both. They're both very different and require different mechanical operations to take advantage of. And I'm going to teach you, most importantly, to monetize your Facebook. Just like it says right here, I'm going to help you treat it like a CRM. I'm going to help you treat it like a lead generation source, like a post-sale follow-up campaign, and like a referral source. Because at the end of the day, the strongest way to brand yourself is in front of the highest number rather, of targeted people. So I'm going to help you target the people in your trade area that are most likely to do business with you, and essentially turn them into clients with their hands raised saying, yes, I want more information, show me more. Cool? So let's dive right into it here. Again, like I said, this is a two-part offering. The first section of what you get is the software, which is all of the tools you need: your lead generation tools, your text message lead tools, your sign writers. There's really strong text opt-in capability with this. You get mobile tours, property widgets, you get Craigslist posting, you can get Facebook plugins, you get every kind of social media listing advertisement service you need, so that you can now take advantage of that and implement. But then the question is, how do you implement? A lot of people have Facebook, but they don't know the integral math behind the algorithm of how to convert, how to show up at the top of a news feed. There's a science behind Facebook, and a lot of people don't know it, or they choose to ignore it, or they simply don't have the drive to go in and absorb something new like that, because the information is all scattered all over the place on the internet. So what I'm going to offer you is essentially, I clicked on the wrong tab, forgive me. What I'm going to offer you is this exclusive access to a group this group called the Agent Awesome Mastermind, which, as it's labeled right here, is a real estate automation society. This is a support group and an information mastermind of some of the top agents in various areas, all of which use the Agent Awesome program. Myself, I constantly drop in videos, training tools. I'd show results of some of our campaigns, so I'm not just sitting here talking about what works. I'm showing you that, hey, this works because we generated 32 leads in a day. And by the way, what we want to show you as far as results, what we want to show you what's possible is, these right here, this is a campaign that's generating us 26 leads every day for free. We're not paying for these leads. This is huge, right? This is absolutely huge. And we want to show you how to do this. And we want to show you that it's possible to do this. And this is with just one listing. If you have a team, right? If you're on a team and the team has maybe 5 or 6 listings or 10 listings, or you yourself as a solo agent or a broker have 10 listings or whatever, this just gets multiplied by that amount, because that's how this works. It scales properly. As an economist, the way I built this program is so it scales. So if you have 10 of these leads, you have 260 leads coming in a day. Now, even just say like 30 leads, right? 30 leads every day. For a month, that's 900 leads. For a year, that's what, 1,000 something, 1,080 leads or something, I don't know. 10,800 leads. How much could your business change if you have 10,000 leads a month? I mean, a year to work on. How much could it change if you have half that amount or a quarter of that amount? Because at the end of the day, you're not paying for any of this, right? This is all free. This is all just organic farming of groups that are generating you email addresses and phone numbers and names. We're not talking about just like names here. We're generating all the data, Facebook profile information, everything. So without kind of hyping up too much more, I know you probably want to get started, so let's talk about the next steps, and they're below as well. If you haven't yet, reach out to Danielle or to Brooklyn or whoever you spoke to before and get your account set up and get into it and get into the mastermind group and start putting your your links into the various places that we tell you to. In addition to this, we're gonna in about 2 weeks open up an exclusive access course, which is a course that no one else has access to except for the people who are in this group. And there we're going to have a complete compendium of every video I've ever recorded for lead generation, all my funnels, all my landing pages, all my scripts, everything that you need to get started. And the reason I'm doing this is so you can just dive in, so you can just get the results you need, right? You don't have to wait. I'm not going to drip it to you because you're not paying me for this stuff. In fact, let's talk about that. How am I, why am I doing this? How am I making money off of this, right? So that's an important question, because if you haven't looked at this and seen the value and said, well, why in the world would he offer this to anybody for free? You're probably now wondering that. So it's an important question. Put it this way. I'm a mortgage broker. So we don't generate just leads for you. These 26 leads, you see these go right to your CRM, or we can give you a CRM, whatever. You have these leads, they belong to you, but that doesn't mean anything, right? 26 leads, you're not going to get paid per lead here, unless you're selling your lead to someone else, in which case you very much do get paid per lead. But the important part about this is that this is 26 people. These are 26 people you don't have to convert. You don't have to follow up with. We have an ISA staff that follows up with these people relentlessly for 6 months. Gets them excited, gets them interested, and gets them educated, and eventually gets them pre-approved and sent back to you. So they're not just leads that we're sending you. Of course you have leads, and of course you want to work on them yourself. You're welcome to them. They're yours. But we have that service in place. We have that infrastructure in place to turn them into qualified buyers. When I say qualified, I mean with like loan paperwork in hand, qualified, ready to go, excited to work with you. Those pre-approvals are going to come from us. As I mentioned, I'm a mortgage broker as well. Homes and Loans Done Right is, in my opinion, this is the whole reason I joined them in the partnership that I have with them, is that they are the best mortgage company in certainly in Southern California. I mean, they have over 15 lenders they work with, hundreds of programs, 1% down, a bunch of different things that no matter what situation these leads that come in are in, we'll be able to find them something that works or get them on the right track. Because, by the way, we also have a fast-track credit repair program that we're not a part of, but we can actually forward them off to, that's shown amazing results in the past. So this is something that's very real. It's not like a spreadsheet of Zillow leads that never call you back, or a spreadsheet of if you generate your own Facebook leads or something that a bunch of people just don't even respond. We take care of that for you. We narrow it down for you. For 6 months, we work on these people, and if they're ready at the end of 6 months, or even before that, if they're ready within a week, we send them right back. Chances are you won't be able to sell your particular listing because of one of these leads. And that's okay. That's not the point. You're going to get someone, it's a hot market. Someone's going to buy the listing. Don't worry about it. But this is going to be for your next buyer, the next 20 buyers, next 30 buyers. If you get this many leads for buyers every single day, and let's say you're only able to convert like 1% of them, which, if you have 100 people reaching out to you, if you can only get one of them to agree to work with you, then that's, probably something to work on for your sales ability. But if you can convert 1% of these people in 5 days, you should be able to get someone who's communicating with you, ready to go and ready to get pre-approved through the system that we have in place. And, by the way, this is free. You didn't pay for these leads. No one pays for these leads. You just post them and they just generate. You go from 350 on the 23rd to 379 on the 24th to 386 on the 25th. And this is just, it just continues to go. This is for one listing. So, okay, I want to thank you guys. This video went way longer than I thought it would. Greatly appreciate you taking the time to watch it, to listen to what we have to offer here. If you're interested in moving forward, like I said, the steps below, reach out to Brooklyn, reach out to Danielle. They'll get you in the groups. They'll get you set up with the orientation. They'll get you on Listing Booster. And then from that point on, good luck. Reach out to us with any problems, any questions. We'll be there. Check out the group, and I will see you guys on the other side. Thanks again. Take care.